Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Today's best music, Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Sarah. How's everyone doing? It is 48 past 5 o'clock. Good afternoon. You got Boys Night Out. Tony here.
Hi, I'm Tin. How's everybody?
Nice to see you again, Tin.
Nice to see you. I like your outfit.
Oh, yeah. This was something I picked up when I took a trip to Africa a couple years ago.
It's nice.
I don't think I'll ever come back to that specific...
Why not? May sinaktan ka dun na.
Wala.
Lul.
It was just...
Sinaktan, may pinaasa ka dun
it just
na.
wasn't safe at night.
Oh, okay.
Let's just put it at that.
Okay.
But,
and we all know you're always out at night.
yeah, and they told me specifically not to leave alone or at least go walking around at night in this particular country.
Okay.
It was Mozambique.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but matigas ulo talaga eh, so I kind of wanted
Ano
to...
pa nga
like,
ba? It looks good with your top, with your, secret tan.
Oh, it's a fake tan.
It's a secret
It's
tan.
a tanning bed. You know,
Liar.
they have tanning beds here.
Where were you kahapon?
I was in Batangas. It's called Bawan, Batangas. It's like Bawan. It's like two and a half, almost 3 hours away.
And what were you doing there?
I was working as usual. It wasn't.
As usual.
I wouldn't come back.
Sa bagay.
I wouldn't
Good
leave.
point, good
I wouldn't
point.
leave Wednesday. Come back Wednesday
True.
or Thursday morning. Right. So, but
What was it? What did you do?
I was just like an opening of a development. So,
Pera na naman. TF na naman.
No.
The rich get richer.
What? What are you talking about? Shut up. I gotta grind.
We all grind.
Yeah, we gotta grind.
Some harder than others.
What happened to the other two? The other two aren't
They're
here?
not grinding.
Oh, they're not grinding. Okay, fine.
They will join us though online.
We have a great show. We have a couple guests this evening coming up. So we got food this evening.
Yes!
From Itel Yum. So
I've
we'll
been
get
seeing
to
this
them.
all over social media, so I'm so excited.
We'll get to that to those guys later on. And we also have Xander Pratt, who's originally from Africa, raised in Australia.
Oh.
He's a fashion designer,
I
musician.
stopped him. Interesting guy.
Avant-garde kind of fashion.
Yeah. Is he coming in? Is I want to see.
He's coming in. He's been to
I wanna see his
the
outfit.
north, south, east, west of the Philippines. He's been to
Oh, wow.
Basilan. He actually shot.
Hardcore.
You know, we're not allowed to actually go to those kind of places. He actually lived there for a couple weeks to shoot a video. So he's done
a music video?
He's done 18 music videos in conjunction with the local government. So he's actually contacted these, and he's actually shot his music videos with his kind of music, African beats and a bit of
Afrobeats,
and Afrobeats and a bit of Filipino instruments. Some of them are Filipino instruments, but the girls in the video are all wearing our native outfits, depending on
that's
where
so
you are and
cool.
where he shot in the Philippines. So
That requires a lot of research and
Yeah.
also a lot of respect for the culture.
Yeah,
So good on him.
Yeah. So he's been to places where I have never been, and we're gonna get him on the show. He actually guested I think a couple of years ago with Hannah.
Oh.
But I told him that's the wrong show to guest on.
Why?
Because the
Hannah's
the
amazing.
evening show is so much better than the mid-morning show. So I said, come back, join us. And then today, he closed Mandaluyong, or parts of Mandaluyong, to shoot a music video with 50 jeepneys. So I don't know how the rest of us were doing this morning. Probably pissed off as hell.
Saan na yung mga jeep?
Blame Xander Pratt for doing that barricade. So he had 50 jeepneys.
Maybe he can do like
Shooting
a
video.
public apology later for everyone he hassled. Is that why you wore this?
Yeah.
Keeping up with a fashion guy?
Not only that, I also wanted just to bring in the new energy because tonight is New Year's Eve.
Oh, nga pala. You're right.
New Year's Eve is tonight. It's going to be big. Even if you're not Chinese, it's still a big thing. You know
I went to
what
my dentist earlier in Makati. Shout out to Apostle Dental. Hi, Doc Jonas and Miss Elaine. There were dragon dancers
Oh, okay.
in the street. And then they went inside.
Okay, so suerte. Suerte yun.
I swear
Right?
oh.
Well, there's
Suerte.
the dragon's supposed to bring in the good luck, right? So, well, we'll see. We'll see how 2020...
Mukhang walang dragon
The rest-
papasok dito. Please, dragons, come in here. We need help.
Maybe we need a phoenix to burn this place down.
Grabe. Sara na kayo.
In other news, interesting today, I wanted to get our listeners' perspective on this. I know a lot of us have been waiting. If you are a smoker, they just passed the second. Was it joint?
No.
The
way.
joint. Hold on. Here we go.
So we're one step closer to legalizing marijuana.
No, it is. It is now.
It's legal here?
It's legal.
You're lying.
So House Joint Committee, check this out. So
You are lying.
So 54 seconds ago, the
Call at House Joint Committee. How apt.
House Joint Committee approves medical marijuana bill. So here in the Philippines, it will be allowed under, obviously, with the physician giving you a receta, and you have to go through
for like pain management,
so
for anxiety.
The joint panel of the House of Representatives approved in principle
the blunt panel
a bill to legalize the medical use of cannabis or marijuana, but without removing it from the country's list of dangerous drugs. So it's still a dangerous drug in the country, but during the hearing, the committees on dangerous drugs and on health agreed on a substitute measure, a consolidation of 10 House bills that would make legal the use of medical marijuana. It also called for the creation of medical cannabis office. So we'll have an MCO, a medical cannabis office, using an initial funding of $1 billion.
Wow. There are some people that I want to recommend to join that. No, I mean, they can help, right? Medical marijuana, they can help.
Yeah, they can definitely help. Surigao del Norte Rep. Robert Ace Barber's Dangerous Drugs Committee Chair clarified that the consolidated bill did not intend to delist cannabis as a dangerous drug under Republic Act number 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, but to allow its use to treat specific medical conditions. So the legalized use access basically with chronic illnesses, right?
Yeah.
But now they're looking at adding to this list, so anxiety and extreme. Where's Gino? Extreme insomnia.
Oh, I can. Me.
Yeah. So if you have anxiety, you just go to your physician. Yo, hook it up, doc. And we know how easy that. Well, I don't know.
Why is it still on the dangerous drugs list? From what I hear from friends, it's not dangerous. Makes you happy, makes you laugh, makes you hungry, makes you sleepy. From what I hear.
Yeah, but I don't
Why
think
is it dangerous?
Because we don't have the discipline. Just imagine.
Everyone here sabog.
The people on the
streets, like driving.
On the streets, we're not disciplined enough to take care and to say,
point.
oh, you know what? I have work tomorrow. Oh, I have to.
Or even have to drive, right?
Just imagine the bus drivers, truck drivers, taxi drivers, all the blue collar workers.
Yeah.
You know what? I had a long day. Are you gonna smoke just before your shift?
Yeah, you're right. You bring up a good point.
No, we're not. Trust me. Even if I don't even want it. I don't want it.
And is it Vancouver that legalized all drugs?
Vancouver decriminalized.
Yeah.
Heroin.
It's wild. I've been watching
Ecstasy.
videos on everyone is just
fentanyl, because they can't stop it, right? So what they did was they just, you know what?
It's crazy.
Just decriminalize it, because the jail cells were just filled with just people doing drugs. Yeah, so they said, you know what? Go ahead, party on. Which is,
but people don't like it.
I don't want that. You know, you never know who's under the influence.
And how come in like Amsterdam, right? They're famously like that as well. Bakit parang hindi naman ganun ka scary yung streets? Like if you see the videos now of people in Vancouver, it's really like a zombie town.
Well, you got to look at the state, the country in terms of how many are educated enough to discern. Because the locals don't really go to Amsterdam, right? The locals don't really party in Amsterdam.
Oh, so it's
the locals
tourists?
just stay within their They have coffee shops within their area.
Yeah.
Right? it's like you guys in Alabang, right? The people in the South stay
South only.
Stay in the South. They don't.
Unless we have.
They don't
to
venture
leave.
to the. They don't want to come down to Makati.
Here
More or
I am
less.
about to live in QC. though.
Mandaluyong QC is like a red zone for them. So it's. I think they're more responsible. That's basically it. They know that okay, you know what? They've probably tried it. They've done it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
But do you think like things in Vancouver will eventually kind of taper down? Like everyone's going to be over the fact that finally it's decriminalized, or will this just be like status quo?
I really can't. I really can't tell because we can't stop foreigners from coming in and doing it. Locals maybe because they know that okay, there's
Sawa din sila. Like now there's that novelty because it hasn't even been a month.
and for
right?
kids it's a dead end. So just say no, all right?
Just say no.
So, it's tough to say whether it's gonna turn out better for Vancouver or not. But in the Philippines, I don't think we're ready for legalizing.
I agree with you.
Nah,
Yeah.
not at all.
But ito pa lang we're legalizing medical marijuana. So many people are gonna exploit that, right?
Yeah.
So many people are gonna take
Oh,
advantage
obviously.
of it.
I mean, medical cannabis could only be
Not
accessed.
me.
Can only be accessed. Check this out. I don't know where you've gotten yours.
I've
your
never
stash.
tried.
Oh, you've never tried? Okay.
Is
all
it
right.
nice?
You know, bullshitting is should be
Is
criminalized.
it nice? Is it nice? Do you like it? How's it feel? Sarap.
No, I'm tempted to try. I'm tempted. But here are the places where it'll be authorized.
Okay.
Hopefully. So, licensed hospitals, clinics, drugstores.
Drugstore.
You know they're gonna get robbed. You know that.
Man.
You know that. And other medical facilities. So only accredited physicians would be authorized to prescribe it to qualified patients in quantities that would not last for over a year. Oh, you got a year's supply. I'm good.
Mapapanis siya. Napapanis ba ang ano?
I wouldn't know. We have to ask Gino, the drug expert. Where's the guy? Where is he?
Wala.
Miss-
He said,
Where's Mr. Chemical Romance?
nasa na siya?
Wala. So the medical cannabis office would also make sure that medical marijuana was appropriately dispensed through an accredited licensed pharmacist in authorized hospitals and clinics. Oh gosh. That's-
Congratulations to all our pothead friends. You have won.
So if you have a debilitating disease, anxiety, and
Insomnia.
extreme, has to be extreme case of insomnia, you are
That's
qualified.
Gino nga. That's so Gino.
You are qualified.
Wala pa siya.
Wala.
How can we tell him the good news?
I know. This is the only reason. This is why I was so happy to come back to actually talk about this. And this is the one I wanted the listeners to actually call in. So now, the Philippine government and I think a few senators and some other congressmen want to ban vaping throughout the whole country. They want to ban it because too many kids.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Like-
kids that do it. That's true.
You know, people. I didn't see so many people vape before, but now we're seeing 18 years old and
Yeah,
below
And below.
vaping.
Wala ka na nakikita nagyoyosi like
That's
in
the
the
thing.
club on the streets.
We everyone stopped smoking,
Yeah,
right?
I stopped smoking.
But now the kids
Yeah.
are vaping.
It's supposed to be okay. So parang I vape,
Okay.
but it's because I wanted
Ano
to
to?
eventually. I wanted to quit everything. Like,
Okay,
I wanted
okay.
to stop smoking and then eventually like taper off from vaping.
But that's
right?
what the whole point was
Yeah,
for
yeah.
smokers who smoke
Yes.
cigarettes, tobacco,
Yeah.
was to get them off cigarettes.
Yeah.
Not for people who don't smoke
Exactly.
to start smoking.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty. I vaped. I'm not gonna lie to you. I vaped. I stopped, and then
Ikaw, you can stop it, no? I can't stop.
you gotta stop.
I know. I want.
You have to. I mean, it's not good. You know, and they were DOH Undersecretary, is it Eric Tayag? Was on the news, and he said the second killer in the country. Not. It doesn't relate to that, but it could eventually lead to cancer. Was the vaping was? It's the second killer in the country. It used to be third. Now it's second
Which
in the
one?
Philippines.
What?
Cancer.
Okay. What's first?
I think heart. Or is it heart. It's either heart or diabetes. One of those two. We're the way we eat. Filipinos, in our diet, it's not good.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I mean, all the sinigang na baboys and all the barbecues and all the sisigs.
yeah.
Gulat pa ba tayo?
But yeah, how many of us didn't smoke and are vaping? How many of us did
It's mostly
never
kids.
touched a tobacco cigarette, but now are
Went
like
straight to vaping.
sucking deep,
It's mostly Gen Z.
deep, and you know, I mean, it's like nonstop.
Yeah. I stop naman. Like I don't smoke 24/7.
How many cigarettes did you used to smoke a day?
Maybe like
Half a pack.
5 to 8.
5 to 8 cigarettes, and then now you're done with the tobacco.
I don't smoke cigarettes
Okay.
anymore. And then this one, a pod lasts me about 5 to 7 days. I know people who do 1 pod a day.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Kagulo.
I can last me a month, 2 months.
wow.
2 months, 3 months. Yeah, 2 months. Yeah.
Maybe a week. If I don't like the flavor, more than a week.
How many sucks do you get from that?
I don't know. I never counted.
Huh?
I'll try counting next time.
Come on, you gotta count. So it lasts you 5 days.
Yeah, 5 to 7.
So that's around 100 sucks a day. So damn,
100 sucks a day. Who counts it like that?
500. 500 sucks.
8631089. How do you feel about medical marijuana being legalized?
Medical, huh? This is medical. It's not
Would you
gonna-
try it? Have you tried it?
Who needs it?
Who needs
We
it?
have a supplier. Call
We
us.
do?
No, we don't.
Or do we?
We don't.
Medical marijuana.
Medical marijuana. Also, if you did not if you did not smoke and are vaping, and you want to stop, let us know. Call us up. A lot of my friends sell vape. You know what I mean? So it's lucrative business. You know, and I think the whole point of the DOH and also the Philippine government was because so many minors are doing.
Yeah, ang dami talaga. Ang dami talaga.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, damn.
Oh, we lost you. Sorry. 8631089. Let us know if you did not vape and all of a sudden someone passed you it. Hey, try this. Okay,
Nahok
to.
ka.
The peer pressure. It
Hello?
happens. Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Damn, it's the same
Is it
guy.
our phone line?
I think siya. Hello? Oh, shit. It is our phone line.
Is it our phone line?
Let
Oh.
me try to call you.
Okay.
Let's try
Okay.
again. One more.
Wait. One more. Let's see. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
There you go. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Dia. I'm
What's
actually a physician.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, Via. Nice.
I'm driving right now.
Perfect.
All right,
Perfect.
help us out here. When it comes to this whole medical marijuana, what's your thoughts on it, and also on vaping?
Okay, so actually, medical marijuana, I think marijuana had a bad rap because of like the history and stuff, but it actually helps with a lot of sickness.
Okay.
So that's actually fine for me for those who have like chronic illnesses and everything.
Okay.
The reason why they haven't really removed it from the dangerous drugs is because of the discipline, and you also have to have a special license if you're going to dispense dangerous drugs. Like that, it's called the S2 license.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so
Yeah.
how many people can? How do you get an S2 license? Do you have to take another course, or you have to?
Yeah, you have to have it in PDEA. So actually, I'm a cardiologist actually, so
Oh, perfect.
we kind of use it, but I'm not sure.
You kind of
Sorry.
you're a user, or you?
Oh,
No,
no,
she
no.
prescribes it? You prescribe it?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
Sorry, when you say you use it, like you prescribe it to your patients?
Oh no, not the medical marijuana. The S2 license. I don't
S2
prescribe
license.
it.
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
I haven't prescribed.
Okay.
I haven't prescribed any marijuana. Oh my
You-
gosh,
okay.
I'm not.
You
condoning it
use
too.
the S2 license. But what so if you have that, you can you can prescribe dangerous drugs. You can
Yes, like certain drugs, like morphine, psychiatric
Oh.
drugs, but as needed only.
is
but it's not
fentanyl
really-
part of that?
Yeah, but I don't really prescribe that because I leave it to like my anesthesiologist friends and stuff. So the only one that I do prescribe if we need morphine in the hospital and diazepam if we use it for like our patients.
What's diazepam?
It's what we use when we intubate patients if we have to like put a tube
Oh,
So
okay.
midazolam,
Yeah.
so those big barbiturates like that.
okay.
Anti-seizure medications is included in the S2 licenses as well. So I think they might include that.
That's-
Like if it's a medical marijuana, you need to have like an S2 license most likely.
Do you need to
For
take a
vape-
test?
Sorry.
Do you need to take like a special test to get that license?
Yeah, it's a special license. You have to go to PDEA to have it.
Yeah, and I think you'd have to go through a series of, I don't know what to do. Or is it?
Drug test. We have to do a drug test as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But don't you have to go through an extensive workshop or for cannabis, because there's different from what I know, Gino told me there's so many strains, there's so many types of hybrids, you know. So
From what Gino told us, there
Yeah.
are 2 main strains, right? Gino told me this. That's
Yeah.
why I know.
Yeah.
There's sativa.
okay.
And then
what's the other one he uses?
Indica.
Indica.
Thank you, Gino,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
telling us about this.
So I wouldn't know what the patient, what people with chronic illnesses would
Yeah.
need. Let's say someone has cancer,
Yeah.
someone who has Alzheimer's, someone who has
But actually, parang so many people would get the benefit from it talaga, eh, no? And you're right. It did get a bad rap.
yeah.
No?
And then
did get a better rap, yeah.
and how do you determine? Obviously, the physician, they'll go to a physician, but let's say Tin goes, Doc, I have extreme insomnia, and that's one of the basis to acquiring. You're allowed to actually use medical marijuana if you have extreme insomnia. Then everyone's gonna say,
we have to have like tests for that. For those like psychiatric, for example, if you have non-psychiatric, sorry, there are tests to test if you're really an extreme insomniac. So there's like this sleep studies, etc.
oh,
I
okay,
would still
all right.
So you can fake
refer
it.
them to like specialists. So not me, because I'm a cardiologist. I wouldn't know I'm not a specialist on that. And then, for example, for patients with cancer, so most likely what will happen is that the physicians will have like they will include this in our conferences. So we have like conferences for us physicians to when we want to learn something. So this is actually new that I didn't know that it's legalized for medical purposes now. Here in the
They're
Philippines.
actually putting a medical cannabis office, MCO. I know Gino Killiamore has applied. I know that if he gets that job,
Ay, hindi na ba siya happy dito sa Magic?
hindi na siya happy.
Bakit naghahanap siya ng ibang
he
job?
Wants to do something with passion. He has a lot of passion for those that.
And
For
there's
weed?
different concentrates too. So it's different like substances that are incorporated. We have to have also like these legal what do you call that? We have to determine if for example, if this marijuana is laced with something else. So it's hard to regulate that. So they really have to have like a good
Supplier.
legal system to for people not to abuse it.
Supply.
I think that's why they have the medical cannabis.
Ready to
Guy.
supply.
That's why they have the MCO. I think it's
Yeah.
basically has to go through a certain kind of standard
Yeah.
where they
Maybe
test.
they might be a special, like, not just an S2 license. Maybe there might be a special license for
You know,
that.
you know.
That's gonna be the
The most
chillest
oncologists
government
would have
office
that.
in the country.
But Doc, let me ask you. I know you're a cardiologist, so
Yeah.
for the kids out there listening right now that are vaping their brains out,
People of all ages
yeah.
who are vaping.
It's a big problem, actually.
what has happened? You know, we were supposed to do. Vaping was supposed to be an alternative, not a safer, but alternative for those that actually smoke tobacco, right? So if you were a
that's
cigarette
big
smoker,
problem now. Actually, the Philippine College of Physicians has a big problem with vaping, not just because of the substances, but there are also like vape and e-cigarettes that are exploding and causing irreparable damage to the lungs and stuff. So, what I always tell my patients now is that I tell them that if I recommend vaping, I still say no as an alternative because we don't have enough studies to back up what are the long-term effects that will happen. So at least for the cigarettes, we know it's already been here more than 100 years, so we can say, oh, this is the effect, cardiovascular effects, etc. But for vaping, I still don't recommend it, especially if it's laced with something else and entirely. So I know you guys vape. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
I still don't recommend it. I'm so sorry.
I don't recommend it. I'm telling Tin to stop.
I want
Maybe
to.
you should stop.
Yeah.
For me.
What are you seeing so far? Like so far, what are some of the ailments? Even though we're at the early stages of it, for those that are thinking of vaping or in the middle of, man, I want to quit. I
Mostly
want to
lung
quit.
problem. So I'm not a pulmonologist, but I do see some patients who have like a weaker lungs in terms of like they get more pneumonia easier, and because some substances might our lungs have its own immune system as well, aside from our body's immune system. So it has a unique immune system about it. So if it gets weakened, so you get a lot more illnesses like pneumonia, etc. And sometimes it can trigger like bronchitis. But again, the studies are not long enough. It's not. We don't know the full effects yet because it's fairly new, and we still don't recommend it. And we want to ban it or at least have an age limit to it.
Limit.
So.
Yeah, I mean, the statistics are wild when it comes to minors vaping.
Yeah, I see like 13-year-olds with a Starbucks cup and a Stanley cup or whatever with vaping. I see them.
Yeah, right. And now they've had the I believe they have different flavors now. Like they have like cappuccino, they have coffee, like they have a boba flavor, they have halo flavored.
Damn.
They have all kinds.
Wow.
Yeah, they got all kinds of flavors. Even their very own
Kaong flavor.
their very own syrup, the serum.
Oh, okay.
You can pour it in, and they have their own makeshift. Like you said, some of them explode, right?
Yeah,
So,
I see a lot, like also in the news sometimes that
but
it does explode.
But now I think the DTI, from what I heard, Miss Amanda Nograles has now issued everything that's being imported now has to go through DTI. Now they have to check every single vape product. And it has to pass a certain standard. I don't know what the standards are, but you know, I mean, I think it's come to a point where I think they need to stop it, and I think those that are selling it have to really, really watch out whether the person's really a minor or not. You know, but it's really hard to do that.
I'm really worried about it. It's kind of an epidemic already.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, I see a lot of for my patients, mostly adult patients too. So.
Yeah, but I also see a lot of doctors smoking as well, the vaping.
Really?
I know.
I have friends that are doctors.
Because it's such a stressful
You know what?
job, right?
Doctors are the worst patients, I gotta say. I want to say that. I'm just gonna put it out there. Doctors are the worst patients. I'm a worst patient. I'm a cardiologist. I have high blood, you know.
I know some doctor, I'll drink me.
Oh, God. Anong bisyo mo, Doc?
Sorry.
Anong bisyo mo?
Bisyo. I'm not gonna say that in there. Somebody might know me.
Oh, nice.
Lalaki.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
But it's fine. I mean, like, enjoy life. But there's always a limit to everything. So regulation
That's fine. I mean, if that's your bisho, you know, if you want to go with the guys and go for it.
Go!
Whatever makes you happy, girl.
Doc, single ka ba?
Yes, I'm single.
Oh, maybe we should send you a gift pack.
I think so too.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not joking, right?
No. We'll send you a gift pack. We have a few gift
Lalaki
packs.
ba yan? Ano?
Hindi.
Hindi siya para sa gift pack, Doc.
You know what? See, Tony,
gift
hindi.
pack.
It carries double D batteries and it vibrates, Doc.
Doc! No.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of gift pack, no.
Oh
no.
my goodness.
It has.
Oh my
It could be.
It has 10 speeds.
We can call
but
Doc
it's
Rica.
cardio, though.
Is it good cardio? Is masturbating good cardio?
Oh, don't go. I'm sorry.
Is it, Doc? Hindi.
I
hindi.
can't say. I might be coded. Somebody might know me here.
You put Doc on the spot.
I know.
It,
I wanted to know.
it wasn't.
There are other benefits
Well, all
to
we
it.
know is she didn't say no.
Yeah. Ayaw niya lang makot.
Yeah.
Doc, I'll get your details off air.
Sorry?
I'll get your details off air
Yeah.
so we can send you your gift pack.
Oh, okay. So, no problem.
Stay on the line.
Thank you.
Uh,
Nice. You guys are the best. That's why I listen to you every day.
Thanks so
May bola
much.
pa. Don't worry.
May gift pack na nga eh.
I'll deliver.
Hindi na kailangan ng bola.
I'll deliver the gift pack.
Yan! That the true gift is DJ Tones.
No.
Oh no. How did I get the?
I'll
how did I
talk
get
to you
the
now.
details, though?
I'll talk to you now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Stay in
Hang
line.
on.
Stay in line.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. Actually, hindi lang doktor yung nag-yosi, pati pare nag-yosi na rin.
That is true.
Oh, I don't want to mention this church, but I was actually at I hardly attend mass, but it was for a wedding, and the couple was 45 minutes late. So, I was waiting, sitting on the church pew. There was a guy walking around the church, and he had the one of those the super smokers that just, like, you can see the smoke for like a good 2 minutes.
The thick smoke.
Yeah, he was like blowing it all over the church, and he was walking around. So he had a Hawaiian shirt. So I was like thinking, oh, okay, a Hawaiian shirt. He must be a guest. And then next thing you know, when the couple comes, the guy comes out in the white, and I was like,
Oh, he puts it on.
it was father. It was father.
Look at that.
Yeah. I don't want to call him out because, I might. Well, not like.
No, you know what? It's because they're human too. I've probably seen a bunch of priests that have done it here. So it's pretty interesting. Really?
Yeah, I was there a couple of weeks ago, and I saw the father. He was puffing like he was Puff the Magic Dragon. He was like,
Maybe he learned something from that wedding.
I was like, Father,
He got the good stuff. Yeah.
Father, ano yan?
Okay ba? Okay.
Malakas ba tama?
Kulay-pula yung yosi niya nun, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. This our listener Tid says, he goes not only doctors but also mga pare nagpa-vape.
Yossi and vape.
Okay. So we're talking to a priest?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not a priest. I don't think he's gonna call in. But thank you for calling.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
All right. 863-1089.
You know what?
Yep.
Going back on your conversation about that license, because Doc, she actually has one, is that when you prescribe something, it's actually a special prescription pad that's given to them. And then it's like there's like two different colors. So one goes to obviously the pharmacy, and then they keep the other one so that there's checks and balance, and it goes to, say, Padea, so that you're not over prescribing whatever kind of drug.
Yeah, but here we're in the Philippines, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't even need a physician to get dangerous drugs.
We don't even need a law
That is
change
true.
to get dangerous
We
drugs.
don't need a physician. Did you know they just burned 4.3 billion worth of drugs in Cavite yesterday?
Damn. Why is it always
Big.
Cavite?
I don't know. I was like, yo, what's going
Maybe
on?
they do it there is because it's closest to Metro Manila, so maybe they have a certain burning station.
Burning station. How about burning station?
Saan tayo? Sa burning station, guys.
That's a station I want to check out.
Baka nandun si Gino kaya wala pa siya dito.
Yeah, he's been part of the burning ritual.
Ano yung Sam's wedding priest?
That's the priest that was vaping that I saw.
And you read it out loud.
Yeah, it's okay.
We were trying to keep it a secret. Nice.
Ang laki eh.
Yeah,
Wedding priest.
I was just there a couple of weeks ago, and the priest was like going hard on the. I was like, I didn't know he was the
Was
priest.
it like this? Or the
No,
other one?
no.
The big
It was like
one?
the-
The hardcore one?
Like the one with the batteries?
yeah, it's the battery pack. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw he was just blowing.
Father knows what's up.
And-
May tricks pa siya, the dragon.
And the father of the groom was like, Bastos talaga sa father. I was like, what? He's a priest? He's like, yeah, that's the priest. I'm like, oh, damn. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we have our friends from Italium and also Xander Pratt coming up.
Nice.
And so
Packed show.
if you are thinking of vaping, just don't do it. Put it down. Don't do it.
Man, and if you're thinking of smoking, if we have high schoolers listening to us, because I started in high school. Actually, you know what? I started in grade school. If there are kids listening to us that don't smoke yet, but they kind of want to, no, don't do it anymore.
Sayang yung pera.
Just say no.
Sayang yung pera. Totoo.
Like, how much
Totoo.
Do you, so Susie used to smoke 5 sticks a day.
5 to 10.
Damn.
5 to 10. And with the vape, she
5
sucks
to 8.
100 sucks.
We don't know that,
A day.
Tones. I have never counted.
Because it lasts 500. You have around a 1,000
But
sucks?
so,
Hindi ko alam.
so how many sucks equals
How many sucks?
equals a pack of cigarettes?
I don't know. I don't
the nicotine.
know the science.
I think it's a nicotine level. I think it's one stick has equivalent to, I think it's 1 pod to two
No.
two sticks,
No.
3 sticks, isn't it?
More.
Is it more?
More. Much more. Yeah.
Well, Tin
it's
should know.
bad. I don't know. I'm still doing it, TBH.
I know this because I asked one of the boys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, let's ask and check. All right.
I think you should start this song again. It's almost done.
No, it's just a start. This is a start. This is Magic 89.9.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Tin giving you the lowdown on what's going on with JT and Britney Spears.
Never ends, the drama between them. So just in case you guys didn't know, Britney Spears came out with a song called Selfish back in 2011 off the album, was it Femme Fatale?
Was it Femme Fatale?
Yeah. So, this single from Justin Timberlake was just released last week. And then, after it was released, Britney actually apologized to Justin Timberlake on her Instagram. So she said, first of all, sabi niya, if I offended any of the people I genuinely care about, I am deeply sorry. I also want to say that I am in love with Justin Timberlake's new song, Selfish. It's so good. And how come every time I see Justin and Jimmy together, I laugh so hard? Right, that's what she said. And then, so we all know what happened between the two of them, right? Mickey Mouse Club. They were together for a while.
Yeah.
Really bad breakup. How it blew up. So Britney's fans, they started campaigning for 2011's Selfish to go up on the charts just so it could beat Justin Timberlake's Selfish.
way.
And now, Selfish from 2011 is back at number 1. Isn't that crazy?
That is nuts.
Right. So, okay. It
That
was
is
super big
crazy.
of Britney to apologize, right?
Yeah,
And to say,
yeah.
hey, Justin Timberlake came out with this song. It's called Selfish. It's really good. So you'd think that Justin would take it with a little bit
No.
of grace, right? Oh,
Well,
he did
yeah.
not. He did not. So he went on stage.
pissed.
Yeah, he was playing a show in New York. And right before he sang Cry Me a River, he goes, I want to apologize to absolutely effing nobody. And then Cry Me a River. Cry Me a River was his patama song for Britney when they just broke up. Like he was insinuating that she cheated on him with the video of the song. So now, si Britney din, binawi niya na rin yung apology niya.
Binawi niya ba?
Binawi niya.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Sabi niya, someone told me that someone was talking shit about me on the streets.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring it to court?
Oh, I didn't even know this.
Or will you go home
Shoot.
crying to your mom like you did last time? That's what she said.
Oh, man. This is getting interesting. I love it.
Music.
Magic 89.9.
What's good Thursdays? It's a minute after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the show. If you guys are just joining, it is a party at 907 Paragon Plaza, corner at 9th Street in Manila City. Whoa! Ooh, these guys are taking shots of Patron, and Slick took off, so it's just you and I.
Oh no, here we go.
And the big beast, the big beast.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for the millions
And
millions listening and watching all over the world. He is a fashion designer, philanthropist, writer, singer, entrepreneur. He is an avant-garde interdisciplinary artist.
Oh my gosh.
And ladies, maybe you've seen him in your dreams.
Oh, Tony, you a dog, man. Tony.
Ding, 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 Tin! The River Nile is wet! It's overflowing. It's overflowing. We want to welcome Mr. Xander Pratt.
What up? What? Yo, Tony.
What's
I
up?
gotta say, bro, that intro is a vibe, bro. I gotta get that intro as like one of the intros for my new singles, bro.
Okay, all right.
I need that.
You need it?
I need that.
Welcome to Magic 89.9.
I'm still recovering from the shot.
we also
Give me
have-
a minute.
I know.
We have also flown in all the way from Brazil.
Uh-huh.
From Josh D. And he's the one that's taking care of the beats for Xander Pratt. For those that don't know, he's a brilliant musician. I've heard some of his stuff. And I only met him last week. Just we were in the men's room and he looked at me and I was like, yo, what the hell? and I pushed back and he's like, yo, are you from Zimbabwe?
He pushed forward.
We heard great things.
You were like,
I was on the other and I walked back and he's like, yo, brother.
Now we have confirmation.
Brother.
so you and Josh D standing together, y'all look like Michael Jackson before and after. Before and after.
Oh my God, you've been doing some crazy things here in the Philippines. You've been here for off and on, right? You've been in and out.
Sure, bro. I've been here for about 12 months off and on, but
Okay.
shot like 18 music
Wow.
videos. Yeah.
18 music videos.
18
Tell us
Busy,
about
busy
your
man.
experience shooting these videos. It's not just any music videos. You've actually incorporated a lot of the culture
Yeah.
in each of your music videos. So it depends on where you go in the Philippines. You've been north, south, east, west. You've been to Basilan, which no one really goes.
Yeah, Basilan,
But
wow.
Basilan was the first place we actually went. And the first thing everyone told me is that, Xander, when you go to Basilan, don't run in the morning because they're going to take you. They're going to kidnap you and we never going to see you again.
Thank you.
That's the first thing they told me. I was like, the second they said, I was like,
That's what they said to Tupac.
But immediately I went to Basilan because I'm writing a movie at the moment. And shout out to Mayor Dada and Congressman Hataman because, you know, I experienced true Filipino, like, hospitality.
Yeah.
You know, they gave me the entire lake house to just create and just to write and just to, you know, there was obviously a soldier with me.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
also the soldier that was with me, he was the only survivor of the Banawi siege.
Oh my God.
What?
Which was phenomenal.
It's a
And that was the
crazy
first time I
story.
really learned about, you know, Abu Sayyaf and what was happening.
You weren't at all like scared for your life or like, you know.
No, bro. You know, one thing I realized is just it doesn't matter how people are, they will always respect art or an artist. It doesn't matter if it's a killer or if it's whatever. It's like everyone I see always shows me love, you know? Everyone I see always shows me love, and that's something I respect. And when I went to Basilan, it was one of the most divine entrances into the Philippines because you go into a place where no one goes.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
created magic there.
You
know,
created a music video.
I did. I created 3 music videos
Okay.
there. Of course, with Regine Guevara, Asia TV Studios, but Basilan for me is not what people think it is.
Okay.
Basilan is a place for writers. Not like just like musicians who are making music,
Yeah.
but for writers. Because Basilan is what I would call serene.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's serene, right? So you'd have like Basilan and Baguio, for example.
Okay.
Right. So Baguio is more for painters. Basilan is more for writers because that really, in Basilan, you understand the deeper part of yourself, and maybe that's from the conflict, right? Because there's so much conflict, but from conflict comes life, and in life you find creation, and that is a creation that I found in Basilan. And I have a crazy story for you about
Okay.
Basilan if you're ready to hear later.
Yeah.
Like,
What's
We
the,
want to hear it.
yeah? What's the crazy
You
story?
hear it now?
Yeah.
What's the crazy?
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yo, shot.
Okay, let's take a shot first. Let's take a shot first.
Shit, I'm still.
Let's say you're
Josh
turning
D,
red
come on.
already.
Yo,
Okay.
yo,
Oh
bring
my
back,
God.
bring back tin 2.0.
You haven't even.
my flag.
Tony, you have to. Hey, Hannah is listening. She interviewed you the last time you were here.
amazing.
Yeah, she says
Yeah.
hi. She's listening right now. Hey, Hannah.
What's up, Hannah?
What's poppin', Hannah?
This is how we do it, Hannah. We drink on this.
Hannah, why didn't you
You-
give Xander drinks when he was on your show?
You are not a gracious host.
Yo, let me tell you guys, when you walk into the studio, there are so many drinks in the front.
That's true.
And it's so classy. And they're so laid out. Well, I'm like, why would we be here not drinking? We're going to take a shot today.
That's why no one reports
Cheers.
to
Oh my
work.
God, here we go.
Everyone's
Here we
away.
go. Josh D.
I'm going to tell you guys a crazy story.
Cheers. Oh, shit.
Okay, what's the crazy story?
So check it
What
out.
am I doing? It's a Thursday.
I'm inside. It's a Thursday, I know.
Shit.
I'm inside. I'm riding inside the lake house. 3 guys show up. They knock on the door. Like that.
Okay.
I open the door. They say the mayor wants to see you. I say the mayor wants to see me. I mean, the mayor could have messaged me, and I could have gone. But they're like, no, she wants to see you now. I'm like, okay, let's go. They put me inside the van, inside the truck, and Regina Guevara was there.
Yeah.
It's a huge truck, and they're driving fast. I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. It's interesting. But the security detail I was given by the mayor, he's behind me. He's not armed. He's just like naked. I'm like, okay, cool. It's all right. But then like 15 minutes in the trip, I asked Regina, I was like, by the way, did the mayor message you by any chance to say that we're going somewhere? Regina's like, no, she didn't. I'm like, oh, damn, they're taking us, aren't they?
Oh, my God.
So I asked
This
the
is
driver,
why we don't go there.
bro, so I'm asking the driver, I'm like, where are we going? He said, it doesn't matter.
Oh, my God.
I'm asking the driver, where are we going? He said, diretso na lang. I said, where are we? He said, diretso na lang. I said, oh, wow. Then he turns left into the forest. He's going deep into the forest. I'm like, oh, damn. Now, this is an interesting thing because now your emotions start to say, wow, what I believed or didn't believe would happen could be happening. So now I must put myself in a zone that accepts what's happening.
Okay.
Wow.
Now he goes deeper into the jungle. We get out of the car. We see soldiers, just guns, bro. It's like 40 guns, easy.
I would have
They're holding them.
They're holding them. But it's not about the guns. They have all their phones out.
Oh.
They're recording it. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's over. It's like, and now we start walking. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking.
Yeah.
We go to streams, to lakes. I'm like, it's over. They're taking us for sure.
Yeah.
We walk uphill, and we get to the top of the hill, and that's where I see the Congressman Hatteman. He's just eating a watermelon through a knife. He's eating a watermelon through a knife. Life is good. He says, welcome. I'm like, oh, shit. These niggas are playing different. They're playing a different game, bro. For him, he's chilling. And that was the most beautiful waterfall I ever saw in Basilan. It's a...
Wait, didn't give you a heads up that they were going to take you that
No, bro. He doesn't have the time to do that, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
All right.
he just wants us to experience something beautiful. And
Okay.
you know what
He wants to
did
scare
after?
your ass, your black ass.
But
first.
that's the point. He's not even trying to scare you. It's just the norm.
Yeah, okay.
You know, he's not even trying to scare you. So
Okay.
afterwards we go, he takes us deep into the lake and we have a beautiful dinner there. And, I experienced so much love in Basilan, man. That's one of my favorite places in the Philippines. It's amazing.
So I hear now that you're looking at Philippines as your residency.
I have a
within Southeast Asia, right?
Yeah,
This is going to be your creative grounds.
I have, and this is something I've never revealed in any interview, but I was previously living in Morocco, and
Okay.
I'm considering moving from Morocco to the Philippines,
Oh.
And this is something very interesting because when I travel to Dubai or to Qatar or anything, when I see a Filipino, I'm so happy.
Okay.
And that's something I never knew 5 years ago. Because I never know where she's from or where he's from. But now I can say, oh, you're Filipino. Wow, I've been to Benguet.
Yeah.
I've been to Baguio. I've been to Basilan. I've been to Cebu. I've found aswangs. You know,
We need to
he has a video.
circle back
He
with
has a-
aswang, okay?
he has a song.
I need to know about your aswang
do.
experience.
He has a song.
I do.
A song.
Aswang.
Were you really?
I do have a song within aswang because it was one of my biggest things when I came to Philippines. I said, I need to find the aswang.
And there are different kinds, right?
Come on, let's be serious.
Yeah.
An aswang is hot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stop acting like a Naswang is something dark. She's hot.
Yeah.
She's looking for you. She wants to consume you.
So,
and she
okay.
hunts in the daylight.
In your world, the aswang is a woman. It's a female entity.
For sure, it's a female entity.
Yeah, that eats a man, right?
Yeah, but she eats you and she protects you too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
She eats you and protects you at the same time.
Is this in Poblacion? Did you?
I was gonna say I've never been eaten and protected at the same time, and then I stopped because maybe I have.
Is this in?
Wow, that's deep.
Is this in a Gimat? I think you have one too many ube shots.
Yo, but you know, Filipino folklore is so much like African folklore.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Because us from Asia, us from Africa, where does our belief system comes from? It comes from our stories, our folklore. And let's be honest, the West and America, Britain, they don't have stories.
Yeah.
They have Superman and Spider-Man and
Yeah.
Batman and
Yeah.
shit that we don't care about.
Yeah.
We have true stories. And that's how they try to colonize us, not with our land, but to take our stories. So when I come from Africa and I come to the Philippines and I commemorate the power of the aswang that keeps us solid. You know,
Interesting.
it's our
I
stories.
never thought of that. Yeah.
It's our stories. They cannot take our stories, you know.
See, it's amazing how I like bringing these foreigners who have so much love for the
Yeah,
country.
I really feel it.
Because
I
they
feel it
share
from
a
them.
perspective. Even though I wasn't born here, but you know, this is my home for 25 years. It reminds me of why I chose this country. And it gives me a wider perspective despite the traffic. And speaking of traffic, you caused effing traffic today. You did something that
Did you really?
I told him that you can't do it. It cannot be done.
Tony told me that. Tony told me that I threw a party in Siargao. There were a lot of girls at the party. Tony knows that. A bunch of girls.
Look at Tony's face.
And I said,
That is a guilty face.
and you know, bro, it was like 10 girls to one person, right?
Wow, what a ratio.
And I said to Tony, I'm going to shoot a music video. And in front of all the girls, Tony said, it's impossible. I said, Tony, how the fuck you going to do this to me in front of everybody? I said, Tony, I am going to do it. Tony,
Not gonna do it.
Tony, today I did it.
There's no way a black man is
It's
gonna
gonna-
shoot a music video in the middle of
Mandaluyong and close the highway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, close the highway. There's no way. There's no way. I
So
told
it
him.
really
Yeah,
happened.
yeah,
It happened today.
Today it happened.
It happened.
Crazy.
50 jeepneys strong.
And we are in the
On the
middle
highway.
of like jeepney modernization. So for you to do that,
And
extra
that's
special.
and that's why I wanted to do it, because the
I
jeepney,
love that.
The jeepney's about to be phased out.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you an interesting story. When I came to the Philippines, the first thing I saw that was extremely artistic was the jeepney. And I said, wow, this piece is so beautiful that every time I see one, I'm going to say jeepney. So every time I saw a jeepney, I said jeepney, 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 so that I could focus the energy on the jeepney. And then I told Regine Guevara, I said, I want to shoot a music video with the jeepney, and I want 50 of them on the highway. And at that time, I was not mature enough to make that happen. You see, so we had to meet the governor, we had to meet Mandaluyong, we had to meet everybody, and that's what really led me to understand more of what a jeepney was, because we met the Jeepney Association. And I saw that a jeepney is not just a jeepney. A jeepney is the pride of a family. A jeepney is the food of a family. A jeepney is a history of a family. You know, and the second that happened, I said, I want to represent this life, this movement. And when I saw the jeepney drivers today, it was sensational. You know, just to be able to, because I know that the video I shot today will be the last video ever seen, maybe, of these jeepneys. And I hope not, because I hope we can electrify the same design. I hope the design of the jeepney
That's
doesn't
the
change.
plan.
Have you seen how clean the jeepneys are? The jeepney drivers, and they have like, and their hands are, because they drive every day. They have
Calluses.
They have blisters, so they have special towels to hold the jeepney. So imagine that the thing that supports your family gives you pain, but you're still driving it. No, the
That's so
jeepney is no
deep.
joke.
I have
bro. So
never
deep,
seen
so deep.
anyone speak so beautifully about the Philippine jeepney.
Yeah, not just speak about the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
But also, the jeepney comes from war. So imagine that they took these war trucks and they converted them into projects
Passenger.
of peace.
Yeah.
Right? Like these things were transporting people that were dead, but now they're transporting live people, but it's peaceful.
To work,
To work,
to school.
to school. The jeepney is one of the greatest creative hearts of the Philippines, you know, and I
Philippines
love it,
heroes,
and I always
Philippines
support the
heroes.
jeepney drivers, you know. I love it. I love
And then you had 50 today,
Yes.
rolling around Mandaluyong and EDSA, right?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
So you're the reason why.
And here's something crazy, bro, because I've shot so many music videos. The jeepney drivers, they are creatives.
Okay.
You tell them a formation to make, they make it immediately. They don't even make a mistake. They can really drive. So a lot of the jeepney
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I would beg to bid.
But let me tell you that a lot of the jeepney drivers, if you put them in Formula One, I bet you they'd do an amazing job.
Fast and the Furious wanted to shoot here, but
Traffic.
There's just too traffic.
Traffic sila.
But they couldn't pick up speed. It was not too fast. It was not
They were
so
going
fast.
2 per
but
hour.
It was not so fast but furious.
It was not so fast but furious. I'm not so fast but curious. It was not so fast but furious. I was not so fast but curious. I like that.
You have such a magical presence about you.
Wow.
Like,
thank you.
just being this close to you, I feel blessed by your presence.
Wow.
You are radiating such a crazily positive vibe. I feel like this is an out of body. I feel high.
Yeah.
That's an honor. Honestly, for me to hear that.
The drink he gave you.
Them shots help for sure.
I think
Them shots for sure
what did
help.
you put here, Xander? I feel high
but let
with
me-
your presence.
but let's
if that
also-
makes sense.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
I know we don't have a lot of time. I know you have a flight, right, to catch later on. But
Let's play some songs, Tones.
yeah, but I wanna let the people know what he was doing in Siargao.
Okay.
So he decided to launch his album in Siargao over the weekend. So he launched his album and Fireflies. And and as he was preparing for his album launch, there was this book I saw. It was Xander Pratt, Regine, and Regine Guevara, and it was Follow the Magic. The title of the book. The effing book was Follow the Magic.
Follow the Magic,
I'm like,
yeah.
what the hell is this bullshit? Follow the Magic. And it was, wow. I was like, yo, this guy's the real deal. He's got so much depth to him as an artist and as a designer, it was so odd. I was like so just blown away. And then he tells me that same day, that same night, oh, I'm going to walk 148 kilometers. And I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
He wants to know the island. I said, you can do many things to know an island without having to walk 148 kilometers. You can use the motor. You can take a van to go to different points of the island of Siargao. He goes, no, I want to walk 360 degrees.
Oh my God.
3.5 days, nonstop.
Yes.
And
You did that.
and so I got boodled. I effing got boodled by this girl
Boodled.
Regine and Chloe, effing mother effers. So the proceeds, not only was he gonna get to know the island of Siargao, he was gonna walk and raise funds to gather funds to open this library, to get books, to open a library in this remote island where kids have nothing.
Wow.
So he's building a library in this. I've never been to this island, but I saw the photos of these kids who have nothing there. They have no formal education. And because for Xander Pratt here, books mean a lot.
A lot.
Why? Why do books mean a lot?
Because I was raised by books. When I was 10 years old, my mother gave me books. The first books my mother gave me were based on multiple personality disorder because she saw I was doing many things, dancing, painting, writing. So she figured out that maybe I need to allow him to understand that it is possible to have multiple personalities and channel them at different times. So at 11 years old, she gave me Tell Me Your Dreams by Sidney Sheldon.
Oh, Sidney
I
Sheldon.
love Sidney Sheldon.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yo, I know Sidney Sheldon.
Vibe.
Everyone knows Sidney Sheldon.
Yeah.
Sure. So for me, like I'm in Siargao and I'm like, Odette, the typhoon took all the books. Imagine children that grow up with no books. So that's something I really thought. It's an initiative. It's a responsibility for me to make sure that children can read books. But not only read books, we create a library. They read books, and we meet every week, and we talk about the characters that they loved. Like, why do you love that character? And we study each child and see how we can develop that child.
So you're cultivating and nurturing this child. right?
Cultivating, because I know that I fought so hard to channel my spirit and to channel who I am, but books help me turning that page. And this library means a lot to me. And when I walked around Siargao, I needed to walk around it because I needed to respect the island firstly, because it's disrespectful for me to just enter an island and say, I'm going to build you guys a library. That's not a respectful thing to do. I must show and feel that I know your island. I know San Benito. I know Pacifico. You know, I know
Alegria.
San Idrisia. I know. You know, I know it. I've met all your people. I've met all their vibrations. And when I was in Siargao, for example, one of my favorite places in San Benito has waterfalls everywhere.
You have
It's-
a thing for waterfalls?
I have a thing for water that falls from rocks. And San Benito has it everywhere. And they also have a private island.
Yeah.
And also the color of San Benito is it's like
different.
you're in Cuba.
Yeah, it's different.
So I asked myself that I am so immersed in the color of San Benito, but why am I not hearing sound? I want to hear guitars. That means we have to take sound into that environment. We have to teach the children how to play the guitar, the saxophone, the flute, so that they can elevate the energy of where they stay. And each place in Siargao, because Siargao is not General Luna.
Yeah, yeah.
General Luna just happened to captivate everyone.
The surf.
Yes, the surf. But that's just one part of it. There's the color, there's the cultural hubs, there's the spiritual hubs, there's Pacifico, where people don't even walk looking at you. They're inside their own dreams. So why don't we go there and create dreams? We create interesting shows, we create interesting sounds, and then implement interesting fashion, because that's how we grow a place with culture. And a lot of people who go to Siargao say, we love Siargao, but we don't know the culture of Siargao, because there is no culture yet. We are the ones that build the culture now. But how do you build culture? Number one, sonically, sound. Implement a sound into the culture. There's a sound. Boom, da-doom, doom, boom, da-doom, doom, boom, da-doom, doom, You have a sound. And then you have an eyesight. You have a visual for the culture. They start wearing things that match that. And then once the sound is established, you teach the children how to play that sound, and they keep the sound going. Right?
That's it.
And then when they learn how to play sound, you teach them how to paint. When they can paint the world. Because when you become a painter, your vessel is open. You become a vessel of God's truth. You know, and
That's so deep.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe.
My goodness. I don't know if it's the Patron or the...
Something else.
Speaking of the Patron, where that shot at? Where that shot at?
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to get to play
Yes,
Xander Pratt's
please.
music. We have 3 of his, I guess, new songs, and then 2 non-released
Yeah. You got 2 exclusive
tracks,
Tony.
right? 2
Because-
exclusive.
because it's
First
you,
heard
Tony.
here.
Okay.
Whoa, Tony. Before you do that.
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning of this walk, 145 kilometers, I walked with Tony. And Tony told me his story. His story is divine, because how he even got onto radio is incredible. He used the talents that God gave him, and he followed each path. He didn't just follow each path. He capitalized on one. And a path that he followed 5 years ago, he grew later on. So he became a farmer in his own garden of circumstance, always farming his fruits. And that I respected so much about Tony. And that's why I'm here to have fun with Tony. Because he's a crazy mother.
That he is.
I was
That he is.
plowing away for 25 years.
You were plowing.
No,
bro.
I'm trying
You're
to.
vibing.
I'm trying to pick the seeds.
Continue to plow.
With Josh,
Real.
we walked.
How
Believe it or
long
not-
did you walk?
So, for those that don't know, they started in this bridge, Sunset Bridge in Siargao called Katangnan. So it's Sunset Bridge. It's 16.4 kilometers from the bridge to Dapa. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna walk you guys and show you guys off. I'm gonna,
See them off, yeah.
see them off. And next thing you know, they're like, why don't you do it?
I said, Tony, you can do this, bro. And then Tony looked at me, gave me that face. I'm like, oh, he can do it for sure.
So I'm here wearing a sando, like a beach undershirt, and then board shorts. So I got no underwear.
But also,
Because I wasn't thinking of walking, right?
no.
I don't have,
But you know how I knew Tony could do it? I woke up in the morning because I was performing the night before around 9. Tony is by the swimming pool stretching. but
mobility. And you guys.
he's not only stretching, he's got marks of cupping on his back.
Oh, Ventosa.
It's like, you know, he's a G.
He is a
You know what I
G.
mean?
That he is.
Plus, Regina just cooked the most amazing meal. Tony didn't eat any of it. he was stretching. And I said, this nigga's coming with us for sure. For sure. And he did.
I was reading my book and then they said, oh, they're gonna walk 140. I'm like, are you kidding me? But then I said, okay, let me just do my mobility just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
But I had slippers.
Why did you ignore the great meal that Regina prepared?
No, I ate some of
She
it
ate
after.
it. He ate it later. But he
Because I
was
was like, I
stretching
need
before.
carbs. I need carbs.
Yeah.
Let's get some carbs with talangka. It was basically a wonderful dish with. They brought in talangka from Cebu, so they made that, and I was like, okay, all right, I'm ready to walk 145. So finally, we do 16.4. We leave at 6:15 p.m.
Okay.
We get to Dapa at like 10:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
4 hours of just walking, and then Josh D, the DJ, has blasting over.
He's always blasting.
Brazilian bachata.
So fun! Oh, that sounds like a good time.
No, we walked through
was a
every
vibe.
town from Katangnan to Dapa, which is 4-hour walk. This guy's, I don't know what kind of battery his phone has, but it didn't die.
He didn't die,
He was
bro.
blasting bachata the whole, and everyone in the houses were like coming out.
Yeah. They even gave us a beer. Remember?
These kids came out.
We have a video. We have a video.
Yeah. and I made it up to the 4 hours because they were doing another 30 kilometers, another 9 out. They were walking from 4 hours doing 9 hours.
I think Tony could have done that easily. I think you had just other things to do, but I think you could for sure have done that. Because even your father is a beast, bro.
Yeah.
You show me your dad, like
Yeah.
he's stretching every day. Like you love to push yourself, you know.
But what was going through your mind after 9 hours of walking?
Bro, I'm going to share something so intense with you because this walk through the whole of Siargao Island, 145 kilometers, was actually an analogy of life. It was how life is. So if you start in the beginning moving so fast in life, you won't get to the end. And if you get to the end, you're going to slow down and you're not going to really feel life. And life is that thing where you experience it. You walk as slow as you want to walk and you feel things. You look around you. But your body is a vessel. And what happened is the body started to feel like it wasn't automatic anymore. It was manual. So you feel your left hip, your right hip, your ankle, your neck. You don't want to move anymore.
Yeah.
So when you don't want to move anymore, you immediately, your brain starts to tell you how to give up. You cannot listen to the brain because the brain is not your thoughts. Your brain is trying to make everything easier for you so that you can sometimes fail. You have to listen to your spirit. The spirit moves. And I was with Nike, he was feeling pain. I was like, let me tell you something. Pain has a threshold. You have to find the limit of that pain, understand the limit of that pain, and walk through it. Walk through that pain. And in the end, because the end is always difficult, the end, even an athlete, 100 meters, they run, the end is difficult, but you have to stick your chest out in the end. The end is where you march like a soldier because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing it for, and you realize that forget my mind, forget my body, let my spirit move. And when my spirit moves, I will understand what it is saying because the voice of God is much clearer. And if the voice of God is much clearer, then I understand the island of Siargao. And only then can I evolve it, you know.
Wow.
But yeah.
But that didn't explain to the normal person why you want to get to know an island and have to walk 145 kilometers when you could have just drove around in a van with the windows down.
But you had to feel the pain, Tony. You had to feel that pain. You had to overcome the pain. People are afraid of pain.
Yeah.
You gotta overcome the pain.
So 3 days straight you walked, right?
3 days straight. We slept for only 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So many times would take like 10-minute sleeps, and then we keep walking. But
Don't you cramp up?
You do. Because the second
Right?
night
Once you stop, you cramp, right?
It's not about the cramps. Let me tell you, the craziest thing is the hallucinations. Wow. The second night, you start to hallucinate because you have sleep deprivation and you're overexerting your physical body.
Yeah.
You know, I was walking down from Pacifico. It was this. I was seeing Manongs. I was seeing Manongs from the rice terraces, bro. I was seeing Manong with rice hats, bro. I'm like, dodging manongs. Because now you're hallucinating because your body thinks
Dodging manongs.
I'm dodging manongs with rice.
No aswangs though?
There were no,
No
just
aswangs.
manongs.
Just
because
manongs.
Just manongs.
Wait, the manongs were alive in your head, or were they dead manongs?
Bro, they were okay, I'm gonna be very honest. I saw, because I'm a very spiritual person.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of families. I saw a
Okay.
lot of families that died.
Oh, dear
I saw everything. I saw the spirit of Siargao alive and dead. you
Okay.
know, because my grandmother is like this. But
Yeah.
I saw everything. And I saw the people who, I don't know why in particular, the people who work in the rice terraces. You know, they were all walking on the road. And I was dodging them, and Nike was with me, and he's walking left. Because there's no lights on the road. Because your body thinks you're sleeping. So your mind thinks you're dreaming, but you're awake.
That
Right,
is
so
such
you're
a
inside this-
mind F.
Super.
But you have to keep walking. You have to, because if you stop, you won't
Yeah.
get to the end. And that's what
Yeah,
life
yeah.
is.
Did you start running when you saw Manong? Or
when
the
I-
Manongs?
When I saw Manong, I just started greeting them, bro. I was like, hey, Manong. You good?
Hey, Manong.
Hey, Manong. Hey, man, what's popping? And then another thing is the trees start turning into different things. The trees reminded me of the trees in Baguio.
Okay.
Because you know the spirits in Baguio.
Yeah. There's a lot.
They're the most tricky spirits because they look like one form, but immediately when you look at them, they get shy and they transform.
Yeah.
Siargao is a vibe, bro.
That's
One
right.
of the wildest conversations I've ever had
Yeah.
in my life.
Well, it doesn't
and
end-
I interview people for a living.
Wait till you hear it and see his music videos, which we'll be showing in a couple of minutes. We'll take a quick break. Come back with Xander Pratt. If you want to add him and check him out on YouTube, check out for yourself. It's Xander Pratt. It's ZANDEX.
X.
Oh yeah, XANDERPRATT.
Yes.
There you go. Check him
TT.
out. And his yeah. After the commercial, we'll play the music video. All right. We'll take a quick one and stick around for more of Boys Night Out.
Today's best music.
Magic
We do
89.9.
have Xander Pratt still here. If you haven't, if you weren't listening to our conversation prior to the break, it is quite interesting. I suggest you look on our Facebook, on our YouTube, also on our IG Boys Night
Live.
Out. We have an IG live that you can rewind and watch on your own time on demand. Xander Pratt along with Josh D. Josh D hasn't said one word, but we want to
I'm saying
welcome.
a few.
He said
Just D's like that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah,
like, I mean, with him in the house, Just D doesn't say anything. He says 2 words in one day, but he produces 10 beats. I'm like, bro,
There you go.
For those that know, he's an artist, musician, fashion designer, Xander. But he has this challenge, 45-day challenge. When I met him a couple days ago, so he's making 45 songs in 45 days.
Oh my God.
Are you almost there?
We are like I went to Brazil with Regine Guevara like 3 months ago.
Okay.
And I was performing for the United Nations there for a show, and I had a very interesting show called The African Dream.
Mm-hmm.
And the delegates that were there introduced me to Just D. I went to Just D's house and I heard his music. I was like, yo, bro, this is a true artist.
Okay.
And I'm being honest because I can produce, I can write, I can design, I can draw, I can do it. So if I say that's a true artist, it's a true artist. And I spoke to Just D. I said, Just D, trust me, bro. I'm going to go to an island. And when I get to that island, I'm going to fly you down and we're going to create a new album. Jossie's like, Jossie doesn't talk too much. He's like, yeah, okay, bro. Because, artists talk too much. But you know what?
Yeah.
3 months later, I flew to Siargao and I said, Just D, your ticket is ready, bro.
Nice.
Come through. Come through. Just D came through. And Just D actually confessed to me, he's like, yo, bro, I was nervous because I was like, how can I make 45 songs in 45 days? You know why I want to do that? Is because I'm tired of artists making it look like it's some pilgrimage to make music. You hear artists saying, oh, I took 3 years to make 8 songs. Bro, relax, bro. We make 10 songs in one day.
Yes.
Okay, so stop trying to make it look like it's so difficult because the children think it's difficult and they don't want to pursue it, We've made like 12 songs already.
Yes.
And we will make the 45 songs, which we'll make way more than 45 songs because you know what? To be an artist is to allow yourself to be empty. If you're a true artist, you are a vessel of creation. You must allow yourself to create But the problem is America is what has shown us what an artist is. But how is that an artist? They don't write their music. They don't produce their music. They don't design their fashion. They don't make their perfume. They can't even draw.
Wow.
You understand? So if you're an artist, you must be able to do all of it and not to show off that you can do it. Like, I have this. You must be able to say, you can do this. So flew Joss D down, and we had a crazy time in Siargao. Bro, we had people playing flutes, trumpets,
Didgeridoo.
Didgeridoos. Siargao was phenomenal.
Siargao experience was amazing. The Siargao people is really good people, most respectful people that I know and last days. And I really like to stay in Siargao in this time. We did so many music, so many amazing musics. I think do a good music. It's easy, but you have to feel. You have to feel the inspiration. You have to feel the nature. You have to feel the things, the little things, the little things to do a good music. Because if you don't feel, you can do music, but you know
it doesn't last. It's not timeless. Basically, you want to make music that's timeless.
Yeah, and that's inspiration. Many artists think inspiration is the ability to be inspired and therefore make. No. Inspiration is having 10 options and God giving you the right one and you follow the right option. Because at a point, like as an artist, you can make any song, but which one is the right song? What is the right song? So this trip has been about us making only the right songs.
I was talking with Xander one of these days, and he told me, Joss, inspiration, it's about the choices. You can have so many artists playing guitars and pianos, flutes for you, but you have to choose the right song. Inspiration is about the choices.
Exactly.
Inspiration is about the choices.
Inspiration is about the choices.
And where does the choices come from? The choices come from the combined consciousness of our mind. When we listen to Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, dum, 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 we love it not because Michael Jackson wrote it.
Yeah.
We wrote it. We wrote that song. Michael Jackson was able to make himself a vessel, and he contacted the collective consciousness of who we are, and he wrote one song that would be timeless. Because Michael Jackson was not a real person, he was just a feeling. And that's why when we listen to his music, we feel the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. You hear that bass? Boom, 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 boom. You feel it. Boom, 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 boom.
I love it.
Because we made it. And remember, he didn't even like that sound before. Because we made it. We made it.
Speaking of music, we do have Xander Pratt's video.
Sorry, bro. How on earth were you able to pull that up so quickly? He
just typed BIL and it came out.
Bro, you pulled that up immediately. We're not just gonna skip that. That was professional work, bro.
He's a
No,
DJ.
we're not gonna let that go.
I have a third arm here.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And but you didn't just put it. You put it in slowly because you planned it even before.
I can read your mind.
Got it.
I can read your mind.
That's Tony, guys.
All right, so
that's Tony.
we have a video, 2 music videos, and a couple audio tracks that haven't been released. So the first is Don't Hold Back. This video was shot in...
This video was shot in Isabela.
Oh,
Isabela City in Zamboanga.
Okay.
And I just wanted to show not just the war of, Basilan, but actually the colors. Because Basilan is one of the places in the Philippines with the most colors. And the children embrace the colors. The children embrace the colors. And that's really something I wanted to bring out from Basilan, just to bring a new feel, a new mood, a new vibe.
All right.
And big shout out to Mayor Dada. You know, she was phenomenal in making it happen.
All right, Mayor Dada. We're ready, Derek. You can roll it. So check this song out for those that are watching on Facebook or YouTube and Twitch and IG Live. Well, you guys won't see that, but IG Live, but we'll broadcast it. This one's called "Don't Hold Back."
Xander Pratt.
Yeah. Nights in the winter never felt so good. I mean, summertime's cool when I'm looking at the moon. It's the thoughts and you got me going crazy. Yeah, it's the thoughts of your body on mine, baby. Yeah, that bring it from down. Right now and I still need you. Now make up on, but you know I love you. Give me some of that, 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 da, da, da. Give me some of that, don't hold back, don't hold back. Give me some of that, give me some of that. Give me some of that, 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 da, da, da. Give me some of that, don't hold back, don't hold back. Give me some of that, give me some of that. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Give me some of that, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Give me some of that, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. My mind is on you. I need that. So me right on time, baby. Summer never felt so good. You never felt this good. I never really thought about it, but I thought about it when I heard you say, hey, 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 hey. Give me some of that Cinnabon, girl. Don't play, 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 hey. Don't play, 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 hey. Give me some of that, 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 da, da, da. Give me some of that, don't hold back, don't hold back. Give me some of that, give me some of that. Give me some of that, 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 da, da, da. Give me some of that, don't hold back, don't hold back. Give me some of that, give me some of that. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Give me some of that, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Give me some of that, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Give me some of that, give me some of that, da, da. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. Don't play, 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 hey. Don't play, 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 hey. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Play, 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 hey. Bring it back for me, don't stop now. Don't hold back, give me some of that, da, da. Give me some of that, give me some of
All right, so that's the first song that you guys heard of Xander Pratt. It's "Don't Hold Back," and that was done in Isabela. Shot in Isabela, right? In Zamboanga. Is that
Shot in Basilan, but written in Morocco.
Written in Morocco. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so I wrote
you got two vibes going on. So you have the Moroccan vibe.
Yeah.
And then the video has the local feel of the Philippines.
Yeah, but that's the interesting thing because as a writer or as a songwriter, you may write a song in one place, but the place you write the song cannot adequately symbolize the visuals. And this song was a very difficult song for me to shoot a video to because I couldn't find a place to really magnify the visuals of it. Okay. And when I finally went to Isabela, I was like, oh, that's it.
The waterfalls.
Give me some of that. The waterfalls. And it was something very interesting because the song also has a lot of very provocative nature in some places. So I wanted to be very respectful because a lot of the music video has younger children, you know? So I wanted to more bring out just the color of that, you know, the color of their life. And in the parts where it was pretty tricky, I used the footage that I shot in Morocco, you know?
Wow.
Because,
all right.
Yeah. It was, the Philippines has been, I feel like in my past life, I was definitely in the Philippines. And I think a lot of people don't truly understand what the Philippines is. The Philippines is not a place, The Philippines is a feeling. When I go to Dubai and I see Filipinos, I'm not in Dubai anymore. I'm not like, and I'm being honest, like, there's many people there, but when I go to a place and there's Filipinos, we have so much fun. Like with what I'm telling you, I love Baguio and a lot of things. It's like when you see a Filipino, it's a beautiful person because, the first time I landed in the Philippines, there was a man downstairs who was taking bags. He had the worst voice ever, but he was singing loud.
Okay.
And when I collected my bags, there was a woman with a beautiful voice and she was singing even louder. And I said, wow, they don't care if their voice is bad or if their voice is good. They just sing anyway. Because it's not about if your voice is good or bad. It's about expressing yourself inside that moment of time. You pass the jungle, bro, and they're singing karaoke in the jungle.
Everyone sings karaoke.
No, bro, that's so deep, and they sing it passionately.
The Philippines people remember me, African people.
They like African people, bro. They're the same.
They're
bro.
the same.
It's the same people, bro. Like,
In other countries, but the same.
Yeah.
Happy people.
Yeah, we're the Africans of Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just not well hung, but other than that, definitely we have the soul.
We got some shit popping. Where's the bell? Hit that bell.
All right, our next video is called "Way Up." This was shot in.
This was shot in Zamboanga, Isabela. And you know what? Mayor Dada said, "You can have the army."
Wow.
Have the army, and because also for me, like even there in Isabela.
That's why we don't go.
That's where everyone doesn't go. But you know what? The army is not just there to just take your life and do like crazy. They're cool people, bro. It's like it was amazing to personalize them.
Yeah.
Inside that video.
You got to meet them.
Yeah, I got to meet them really, like truly. Like how I got to meet the jeepney drivers. Like I got to meet the true army that was there, that did the Banawi siege, I met them as people and they shot the video with me. They're amazing, and Way Up was about that, So I mean, one of my favorite people for sure in the Philippines, there's Congressman Hataman for sure, but Mayor Dada is just a phenomenal woman and she really leads this culture and she leads Isabela in a way of peace, in a way of deepness, in a way of understanding. And when I met this woman, I was like, wow, she's amazing. And one morning, because that's how I am, one morning I just decided to shoot a music video and she was there. She said, okay, you can do it. And we did it. We shot Way Up in one day because all my music videos are usually done in one day. We had all the army. We had so many boats. She gave us every boat. She gave us access to the entire city. And I was privileged to do this because I was the first foreigner to ever shoot a music video.
Yeah.
Probably the first person to ever shoot a music video
I don't think Filipinos go there to, hang out.
No. And I was
they don't come back.
No, but I was a part of showing the whole world that this place is phenomenal.
It's magical.
It's magical. Yeah.
That
That
was
was
need to
Way
give it a
Up.
chance.
Yeah.
I haven't been. You've been there?
Never.
Yeah, see? So maybe we should go check it out now. Well, let's watch this next music video.
Actually, the music video Way Up was shot for Cheska, who's with her company.
Tier 1.
Tier 1. It was,
Tier 1.
It was also shot for Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, Alodia.
Alodia.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao, and he was supposed to be in the video, but we had so many other things to do. We didn't get that to synergize, but we're definitely gonna do something with Manny.
Let's check it out. Way Up, direct. Let's play it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Seatbelt sign is on, and we are forecasted for a pretty smooth ride. See you on the other side. We are I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm way up. Can't knock me down, I'm up. For my fam, I'm up. I got no bounds, I'm up. Never lost and found, I'm up. 2, 2, 3, we up. Never live life on knees, we up. I'm true to me, I'm up. I'm true to me, I'm up. I cannot hate nobody. I'm way too fancy for that. 1, 2, 3, I'm a hottie. I know they falling for that. Tattoos on my body. I'm ready to dive at that back. Hit a 3-point like Kobe. I don't need Scotty for that. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. Can't knock me down, I'm up. For my fam, I'm up. I got no bounds, I'm up. Never lost and found, I'm up. 2, 2, 3, we up. Never live life on knees, we up. I'm true to me, I'm up. I'm true to me, I'm up. Listen, I'm up, we up, COD, GOD, lock up, the time's up, for those who talk about shit that they don't do, dreadlocks long turn to Goku, family talk, step aside, we don't know you, the seasons come and they grow, never down like I said, we just up and we grow too, if we talking battle, I guarantee you, the gang bout to go toe to toe, I'm all about family, loyalty, rings on my fingers, I married a code, do not be calling my phone unless you talking about family, rest for the show, stepping up back on the road, with your way to a pub like canary the mode, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm way up. Can't knock me down, I'm up. For my fam, I'm up. I got no bounds, I'm up. Never lost and found, I'm up. 1, 2, 3, we up. Never live life on knees, we up. I'm true to me, I'm up. I'm true to me, I'm up.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful video. If you guys saw that, Sandra Pratt's, it's called, I believe, Way Up. And was that video or that song written here in the Philippines, or was that also written in Morocco?
Way Up was written the first day I got to Way Up was written in Publishon.
Oh!
Yeah, the first day I got to the Philippines, at night, I wrote that video.
Okay. Were you walking the streets of Poblacion, or you were just checked in?
Actually, Tier 1 asked me, Jessica, she said, can you please write a song for us? You know, can you write a song that symbolizes just uplifting people? So that same night, I wrote the song Way Up.
Nice. Okay.
You know, when you, as a writer, when you write music, it should feel like you're just writing a message. You don't have to think about it. It just flows, you know. So Way Up was one of those songs that just flowed.
I mean, obviously you use a lot of your environment plays a big role in the music that you make and you write and produce. What have you encountered a time where you've just been stuck, or because the reason why you travel a lot is to get that inspiration from your environment?
You know, my biggest fear is to be uninspired. That is my greatest fear, because then I'm not alive. What am I doing, you know? And my biggest fear is to be, I cannot hate nobody. I'm way too fancy for that. Tattoos on my body, Scotty, shawty for that. I love like just piecing things together. But some days I wake up and I'm so good at writing music. Some days I wake up, I can't write a single song. So I panic. What do? I paint. And I'm a fantastic painter. So I paint. And from that painting, I say, I want to create an exhibition. And then the next day, I create another painting. And then the exhibition grows itself. So I say, you know what? I'm going to create this exhibition. I'll call it The Lost Tablets. But now, the painting is not the end of the concept. It is how do I present the concept, right? So there is the concept and how you present the concept. Most artists don't know how to present the concept. So I say, I want to create a painting piece called The Lost Tablet. So therefore, I want to put myself inside a glass. A glass, and this glass is filled with flowers, so it looks like I was on Earth from many years ago. Right? So you follow that path, right? You follow, and the only place that I paint, to be honest, is Baguio. Because Baguio is the only place. Let me tell you a story, bro. Story time, guys. Ready for story time?
Yeah.
Always.
This is Baguio.
This is Baguio. 5:30 in the morning. I woke up, my eyes opened, and all I saw was mist. And I had to take some time to understand what was happening. And I realized, oh, there's clouds in my room. Because Baguio's high up, there's clouds. But on my right, there was my lamp. I switched on my lamp. And I said, God is giving me a moment right now. I took my lamp and I went to the canvas that was right in front of me and I started to paint because I realized that I was in a divine moment. You know, in life, when you're inside a divine moment, you must dive in it because the deeper you dive, the higher you rise. You know, when you're outside and you feel a drop of rain fall on your nose, what's the first thing you say?
It's gonna
Guys, did you feel that drop of rain? Because no one ever believes that they received the first drop of rain. Sometimes in life, you must realize that what you received is only you that has it. And that is a responsibility. So you must pursue it. So I painted and I painted. And after I painted that, I painted 6, 7, 8, 9, 21 more paintings, and then we exhibited here in Manila.
You wait. You went from 1 to 21
because I paint about.
You didn't sleep?
Well, I paint about 6 paintings at the same time. Wow. You know, so
where's the other 4 arms? Well, what the hell?
Maybe just 3.
Because were you on the Baguio Gold stuff? Because we only have 2 arms,
bro. Here's one crazy thing about Baguio. In Baguio, people don't talk above a certain frequency. If you're in any restaurant in Baguio, any place in Baguio, they don't speak above a certain frequency. They always speak in the same kind of tone range.
Okay.
So if someone's speaking loud, wow, you're like, that nigga's from Manila.
Yeah.
They all use their inside voice in Baguio.
You like, that nigga just came from Manila. We know that. But in Baguio, you know why they use the inside voice? Because they're mountain people. And I learned about mountain people from Morocco, Tangier. They're mountain people too. Mountain people take a very long time to trust you. They think too much. And people that think too much gravitate deeper into the ground and then let out an energy. And if you can download that energy, you can maximize your creativity. So when I'm in Baguio, I'm painting. Bro, by the way, Tony, I love how you just cue that crazy music. You are hectic, bro. Tony.
I was so waiting for something spooky. It never came. It's painting. Wait, where's the climax? You just painted?
He painted 21 paintings, 6 at a time, Tones. That was the climax.
That was the climax.
That was the climax.
Tony.
The sun and pop up. You know, I turn on my lamp.
Swang was there.
Swang.
And then there were the manongs.
Almost. Oh my God. All right. Here we go with our next song of Xander Pratt. It is called The Way You Move. It's just the audio. So there are music videos not yet released. So we're keeping that. And then followed by Astig, which was shot today, the music video, with 50 jeepneys and holding back traffic early this morning till this afternoon.
These are 2 exclusives, by the way.
Yeah.
But you know what? Speaking of holding back traffic stopped. Everyone stopped. They got out of their cars. No one even went beep, 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 beep. No one even honked, bro.
Okay.
They were like, they watched it. They were inside it. And that was phenomenal.
The fact that no one was mad.
Yeah.
Miracle.
Yeah.
They felt the Xander vibe.
They felt it.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
What's good Thursdays? Xander Pratt joining us, and hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's show with Josh D, who's heading back to Brazil, or they're heading back to Brazil in a couple hours. He's got a flight at 11. I don't know what he's still doing.
11.
Just see, you ready?
My friend, you're gonna be late.
Yes. I live with the danger.
Just D, can you tell us, how does it feel? Like, I know you're Angolan. How does it feel to live in Brazil? What's the vibe for you?
Bro, I'm Angolan. I was born in Angola, but I live in Brazil so many years. And living in Brazil is good because for me it's good because I moved to Brazil with my family. my mom, my little sister, my brothers.
Oh, okay.
And I never be alone. I am with my family. But Brazil is a really good place to do a music. When I moved with my family, I did a music, but I studied other stuff, and I did other things. But now I'm just doing a music. I stopped at other stuffs for concentrate to do a music.
That's it. You just do music 24/7.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now I'm a musician now.
No.
Music can drive you crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like when you make a new song and you finish a song, you complete it, you have to fight the ego.
Yeah.
There's so much ego. But when you finish a painting, you have no ego. You can't even walk out because you feel so vulnerable. You feel like everyone can see you. So that's so interesting, those two art forms where you complete a song, you have so much ego, you complete a painting, you can't even be seen by anybody. You know, so
That's interesting. I wouldn't know because I'm not a singer, I'm not a songwriter.
Neither are you a painter.
Nor am I a painter, but now that you tell me this, maybe I'm going to try painting.
Yeah, like
You might have it in you.
Hari ng brocha.
like the different arts. The different arts help you understand so many, parts of yourself that lay dormant.
That's
and
interesting.
it's very deep. And sometimes you really wake up and you're like, my intention today is just to be free. And if you want to be free, you can make music or you can paint. But painting is a very big responsibility because painting is very emotional. Because painting, and this one thing that people don't understand, that paintings are alive. When you put a painting on a canvas, just watch it. Look how the canvas breathes it. Look at all the greatest painters today. They're all dead, but their paintings are still alive. Because those paintings used that painter to come to life.
So I'm in the wrong industry? Is that what you're trying to say? Shit.
You were made for this, Tony.
Shit.
Let me tell you
I
something.
should have been painting 25 years ago.
Let me tell you something, Tony. You're in an industry. Tony, how long have you been doing this for now? 17 years? 18 years?
No.
18 years on this show,
On
but
this
25
show.
On
years.
the show?
25.
Imagine how much of your voice is inside the human consciousness.
Yeah.
How much of him is inside?
How much of you?
Female
I wish not just my consciousness. Something else starts with a C.
You know what I like?
Confidence.
I like how Tony
Confidence.
is so naughty, but he gets away with it because we love it. It is actually funny. You know what happened? We're in Siargao, right? I told you about the loop. We're walking around. One of the guys who tried the loop like a year ago, he was left inside a church, And Tony comes up and says, that guy is still a priest today. He was left inside that church, and I was like, because you're a genuinely funny person, And that's why I think that your life has become what it is because you see the humor in things, right? When you see the humor in things, you're able to overcome them. It's a mechanism. Humor is not just a personality. It's a mechanism. And most people do not have this mechanism. So that's amazing you have that.
Yeah, honestly, when I go home, Xander, I roll in a ball and I cry.
First he jacks off.
The bell, bro. I heard the bell before. Bell. Okay.
That's his routine.
My gosh.
You are hectic. You are full of surprises. You are full of surprises.
Don't let the long hair fool you.
No.
I'm one of the boys, like the next level one of the boys.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely one of the boys.
She's a vibe.
Yeah. But thank you so much, Xander, Josh D,
Wow, what a show.
for sharing your experience and going through north, south, east, west of the Philippines and making music and showing us your artwork. Because not too many people have done that. I don't think I've traveled to many of the places that you have gone. But now that you've been there and you've shown the beautiful side of those places that some of us have never been and sharing your music, I'm inspired.
Can I
So inspired.
Can I share something?
Yes, please.
I've traveled to so many places in the world, and in the Philippines, the second I have an idea, if I rally up a troop, they're all immediately able to create that idea. Why? It's because of that intrinsic nature inside them to just sing. Why do they sing? Let's go deeper. Because they're just born to be performers. It's just Filipinos are performers. You know, and it's something that most people in the world don't understand, but Filipinos are so transcendent. When you meet a Filipino, you can find a really true friend. No, really, because they are based on family values. They're based on eating with their hands. They're based on laughing. They're based on laughing, like singing in the jungle. To be a Filipino is something that's very close to my heart. And the second I came here, I said, maybe my journey in Morocco is done. Even though I love Morocco, Philippines is a place that really magnifies the resolve of my creativity. And I'm so grateful to be here. And no matter what it is I do, I will always try to give back to the community in the Philippines and all the islands because I love it here. And thank you to the Philippines. You are God's heartbeat.
We gotta get him with the DOT and Love the Philippines.
Oh, yeah?
Right? This guy really loves the Philippines.
I really do.
I feel it.
And I'm a resident here now, so I'm Filipino.
There you go.
Plus, I'm a datu. I'm a datu of... I'm a datu of Manubu tribe.
What?
The first ever black datu of the Manubu
That is
tribe.
so cool. How did that happen?
I'm a walking datu.
You're a walking datu.
Because we went to the community and we basically spoke to the community and shout out to Regine Guevara and made an art exhibition. And now I'm a datu of the Manubu tribe. And in less than a year, I was made a resident of the Philippines. And the Philippines has truly embraced me because I'm one person, firstly, as an artist. If I go somewhere, I will never take. I will give more than I take, you know. I will only give because I will be given something that is reciprocal, you know, because it's a relationship. And Philippines is one place where I feel like my madness is understood. Especially the evolution of who I am today is more understood here. And I mean, look at today. We had 50 jeepneys and closed down the highway and no one complained about traffic.
I didn't think it would be done.
Yeah, you told me it wouldn't be done, Tony, in front of 50 girls. That's it. Just putting it out there. Just reminding you.
Tony, I'm giving you the chance to apologize to this man right
because
now.
you said that to me, Tony. I was like, Tony,
You told him in front of 50 girls that it couldn't be done, and he did it.
And I recorded that. I was like, I can't post that Instagram. You told me that, but I did it. Tony, I did it. I did it.
You did it. I take it back. You did do the 50 jeepneys and.
But you know what?
In Mandaluyong and
that was
EDSA.
So motivational. If you have someone like you, because I respect you a lot, I saw you, I spoke to you, I was like, yo, that's a cool dude. And you were like, you can't do it. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, I'm going to do that for sure. Remember, the second they say you can't do it, you got to dig deep into the ground. Because people who say you cannot do it are looking for you on the surface. If they say you can't do it,
true.
Dig deep into the ground so that you can grow as a tree. And then they can climb that tree and say, oh shit, I love the taste of this fruit.
Oh, Tony
That's
loves
true.
to get climbed. That's what his favorite is.
Oh, you are unleashing yourself for real now. You are unleashed.
Ultra tall
You
shots.
are unleashed.
you want a one-way flight to Brazil with Josh D?
Let's go now.
Let's go because he's late.
Let's go.
11 p.m. flight. He's gotta get moving.
Gosh. But thank you so much, Josh, for dropping by. And
I hope
Xander,
this won't be the last time.
is there anything
guys.
else you want to promote? You want to plug? I know you're going to be gone for a couple of weeks and then coming back. So
For sure. So, I mean, next stop is for sure Brazil, then Morocco, then Italy, then Ibiza, then, you know, then Mykonos, and I come back here.
Wow.
But I want this. Remember, guys, I want to teach you guys something very important. Always find your triangle, right? Triangle is the 3 places in life where you exist. And these are the places where you will find fulfillment, where you make your money, where you find your freedom, and where you disappear from everybody else. Find your triangle. When you find this, it's phenomenal. So this is run by the neutral gear. Even a car, You go into neutral, you go to 1, neutral, go to 2, neutral, go to 3. But the most important thing is to find your neutral gear. So for me, I'd love for the Philippines to be my neutral gear, you know. So there's a lot of things coming up, but I can't even tell you what they are because I don't really want to promote anything. I just want to talk to you. I just want to speak to people. I just want to motivate people to realize that when you wake up tomorrow morning, do not be bogged down by the past, because every day is a renaissance. It's a metamorphosis. It's a chance to do something new, meet new people, create new foundations, build new stories, explore life, because you are alive. You are a spirit living inside a body. When you understand this, you can push your body, and you can understand that your mind is not your thoughts, but the thoughts of people around you. So you must make sure you surround yourself with the right people. That way, even when you're weaker, their thoughts can elevate yours, you know. So fight, 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 and never stop doing it. That was nice.
Words of wisdom.
I even motivated myself.
I think I'd pre-cum. It was so good.
If you told me we could say pre-cum, we would have taken this to a whole different level.
Say pre-cum on national radio.
I meant Italian yum. I meant Italian yum. Italy yum.
Italy yum.
Italy yum. Italy yum. I'm literally yum.
Thank you so much, guys. All right, we got to get out of here. He's got a flight to catch. We'll see you in 3-4 weeks.
Can you please release your fragrances here? Because you smell incredible.
You're going to get the first one.
There you go.
The fragrance is called
There you go.
Scent of Boo.
Of boo.
Of boo, like your boo-boo.
Oh, boo.
That's what I called it. I spent 3 years learning how to make fragrances.
It smells so good. Like strong amber notes. I
True,
love it.
there's a lot of patchouli in it.
And
Patchouli is a very big secret for humanity, because we are very attracted to patchouli. So when I learned how to make perfume, it changed my whole life, because many people don't understand that who they are inside. Firstly, they don't project outside by wearing the right fashion, and they have no scent of what they are inside. If you understand how to smell, like who you are inside, people will treat you much more differently.
How do I smell myself from the inside?
You realize what you are on the inside. So I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the inside, are you expressive? Are you based on freedom? Do you have
That's
anxiety?
Tony.
Or are you
no.
explorative?
Yeah.
Explorative.
All of those except for the anxiety part. That's
Explorative,
Tony.
jasmine. Why don't you wear jasmine?
Jasmine.
Jasmine with the scent of oud.
Yeah.
And also
Oh, I love oud.
Yeah.
and also a kimono, and also a black and gold kimono. Now imagine you combine your kimono with your scent.
Jasmine.
Now who is walking? When people feel you, when people see you, they should feel you.
Oh, I want that. I want that.
He
When
wants to
people
be
see
felt.
you-
Yeah. Without the cops coming after me.
There's a reason why a king doesn't wear a vest. You know, when people see you, they should feel you. But that's the point. Like, we must find out who we are inside and project it outside.
So jasmine, oud,
And black and gold kimono.
black and gold kimono.
That's
Okay.
what I would
Kimono
say.
is essential, Tony.
That's what I'm wearing. I'm walking on EDSA tomorrow with 50 jeepneys behind me. That's it.
Tony!
I know who I am. I've smelt myself from the inside. Stop traffic.
Stop everything. Stop it now.
Okay.
Yo, we gotta love Tony, guys. Tony is a vibe, bro. Thank you for keeping this going for so many years. It's phenomenal for me to be here with you, just to share who I truly am and just speak candidly. I had so much fun, and thank you, my brother.
Oh, no, anytime. You're always welcome to drop on by.
Yes, please come back. This was a very.
come
We
back,
would
we'll come
love
back.
for Gino and Slick, our two other co-hosts,
Can
to
we
meet
go
you
to
guys.
Can we go to Baguio all together?
Ooh, what are we gonna
That
do
would be a
there?
vibe. If we go to Baguio, we need to go to that like nunnery. Have you seen that nun convent?
Scared. I'm already scared.
The walls are just
Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
The
yeah.
walls
I
are
know which
just
one he's
dark.
talking about.
I'll meet you guys at the coffee shop after.
And no, we'll do a special podcast there.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, yeah.
No, for real.
Okay.
Listen,
I'm game.
You know, I can't sleep
I'm-
alone. I sleep with my helper, with my yaya.
Yeah.
I'm scared of ghosts.
Oh, yeah?
Should've-
Well, Xander is going to be next to you. With his petulia.
With patchouli.
Petulia. With his
Patchouli.
Julia, it's patchouli.
patchouli.
With his patchouli.
That's something else.
Patchouli is another thing.
It's different completely.
It's quite...
It's a different sense.
It's a different scent. It
What does it
has...
smell like, I wonder?
It has a brain of its own.
I hear it's rather musky.
You're dark. You are dark, and I love it.
All right, we're out of here. Have a great evening, and we'll see you Monday.
Later, guys.
My name is Tony.
My name is Tin. Have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning into Boys Night Out. Bye, everybody.
Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.